Does it sometimes feel as if your feelings act like an unruly toddler with a megaphone? Stick around, because today I'm going to share 11 and a half facts about your feelings that no one told you. I'm Risa Haasbroek, the Dragon Whisperer for entrepreneurs and creators. And if you skip this video, you will keep believing that your inner dragon gets triggered by situations and by events, and not understanding that that dragon is best managed from inside your own mind. You create your own feelings. Do you think your clients cause your stress, or your investors, or even the economy? Spoiler, it's none of them. You can generate bad feelings just by imagining your worst case scenario, or by reliving the worst day of your life. But here's the flip side to that. If you can generate negative feelings on demand, you can generate the positive ones too. Good to know, right? So, no, it's never the circumstances that create the feelings. Here's proof. Two people in the same traffic jam. One is raging, the other one is singing along with ABBA. It's never the events, never the situation. It's always the interpretation of it that causes the feelings. Emotions are vibrations in your body. Have you ever wondered what feelings actually are? They are vibrations in your body caused by your own thinking. So anxiety can show up as a fluttering in your belly, and grief can be in that pressing feeling in your chest, and joy like your cheeks get warm. Start noticing, where do you experience a feeling in your body? That's the way they lose their power over you. Feelings naturally fade fast. A feeling will vibrate through your body in 90 seconds. That's right, 90. But there's a caveat. As long as you do not feed it with new thought. To name it is to tame it. Give the feeling you're experiencing a one-word label, such as anxious, restless, bored, discouraged. In that way, you create some space around the feeling, and soon you can see the feeling instead of drowning in it. Emotions are feedback, not facts. Stress doesn't mean you are failing. It means your thinking has sped up, and it's going 1,000,000 miles a minute right now. So treat your emotions like the lights on your car's dashboard. They tell you something about the quality of your thinking, not about who you truly are or the situation you are in. You can deal with emotion in 3 ways. Firstly, you can focus on the thinking that caused the feeling in the first place and change that. More about that in the next point. Or you could engage directly with the feeling and let it calmly pass through your body. That's exactly what I teach you to do in my free audio course called Emotions Are Not the Enemy. It's only 19 minutes long and will give you mastery over your emotions that you never thought possible. The link is in the description. Go grab it after this video. The third way to deal with a lingering unwanted feeling is to get up and go do something else and wait for the emotion to pass. Because pass it will. That's just the nature of emotions. They come and they go. Change your thought, change your feeling. Okay, so now you know you can make a feeling less intense by distracting yourself or by engaging with the feeling directly. You can also lessen the impact of a feeling by changing the thinking behind it. And there are 2 great insights about your thinking that can be useful here. The first one is, you do not have to believe everything that you think. Taste the quality of your thinking. And when it tastes bad, like those prank party beans that can either be wonderful or horrible, if you find one of your thoughts to be horrible, just spit it out. You don't have to keep chewing it. Here's the secret. Not all your thoughts deserve your attention. You should ignore the panicky ones and the ones that are very dramatic. That second truth about thinking that I promised you. You do not have to keep thinking something that makes you feel bad. Think of thoughts as buses. If you get on a bus that takes you to a place where you really don't want to go, ring the bell and get off that thought bus. And wait outside for the next thought to come along. And seeing that you have about 60,000 thoughts a day, the next one will be there in a jiffy. No worry. And then you can follow a better one and use that one to get you to a better destination. Return to this incredible feeling often. When you quiet your mind and return to your inner calm, you will find a great feeling there. It's the feeling of being alive. That feeling connects you to the intelligence of life itself. And if you allow yourself to get really, really still, that feeling will give you wisdom and knowledge on what your next steps should be. Overthinking is like static on the radio. Once it clears, calm returns. You don't have to create calm. You just have to return there. Positive feelings give you sustainable energy. Stress is like caffeine. It gets you going, but it crashes you later. But joy, curiosity, enthusiasm, or even that deeper feeling that we just spoke about, they power you for the long haul. So I want to invite you, choose emotional fuel that's sustainable. Positive feelings lead to more constructive behavior. You already know this intuitively. Think of the kinds of things, the behavior you show when you are stressed and worried. For instance, while talking to prospective investors, you might fiddle too much with your documents, you talk too fast, and you miss cues that they are giving you. Now contrast that to when you are feeling chilled and calm. You talk slower, you listen better, and you can even anticipate objections before they say them. Why is this? When you are settled emotionally, your level of consciousness rises. Instead of being hyper-focused on danger, you can get a wider view. And that is why it's so valuable to teach yourself to generate positive feelings on demand. Emotions remind you you're human. They're not glitches, they are features. Every feeling is proof that you are alive and that you have consciousness. The trick is to think of your feelings as a dragon. You can tame, train, and eventually fly. And now for that 11.5 one I promised you. There's no solution to feelings. Here's an outrageous truth. Your feelings go everywhere with you. Let me tell you the story of the couple who were haunted by a ghost in their own house. He would open faucets and let the water run for a whole day, wasting gallons of water. He would open and close closet doors during the night, and he would steal socks from the dryer. Until the couple decided, enough is enough, we are moving. And on moving day, the next door neighbor walked out and he saw the ghost sitting on the back of the moving truck, dangling his feet. And he asked the ghost, "And where are you going?" And he said, "We are moving." Your feelings are like that too. They come along for the ride whatever you do. You can move houses, you can upgrade your car, you can become a millionaire with your business. You can even marry Ryan Gosling for what it's worth, and still your feelings will be there. So yes, I call it half an insight because it's half of the battle. When you understand you don't have to solve your feelings, they are always with you. You get half your life back when you start thinking of feelings as allies, not enemies, and see them as signposts to your thinking, everything changes. Now that you know about the 11 and a half great new insights about your feelings, check out my next video where I talk about one specific painful emotion, rejection, and how to deal with it in a more effective way.